Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sparkling Glue. I'm so glad you're here. So I wanted to show you a brand new kit I've been working on. It's called Plum and Petals Digital Kit. It's 14 pages. It is going to be for free in the Ko-fi shop. Um, so I have it printed here. I'll show you the pages, and then I've already cut everything out and inked so we can put some of it together so you can just get a feel for the kit. And if it's something that you like, the link will be in the description below for the Ko-fi shop. Go ahead and download it and make things with it. So the first page I'll show you is it ends up folding like this. So it's a little fold up folio, and I'll show you how to do it, but it's very easy and we just cut this out. So that is the first page if you want to do that. Then I made some like ornate picture frames with some of the matching florals, the peonies, and um, rich plums and burgundy tones. It's a little darker than maybe what I normally do, but I think it came out really kind of pretty, romantic, I guess. This page has just little sheets you can cut out and glue on to different things, little tags. These, I don't know if they're really like a washi strip, but just a little trim you can add on, and some envelopes. And then I made these large tags, and I'll show you how to use them with this. We're going to fold them over and make pockets. And then just some pretty little file folders and some more paper. And then, of course, I had to add some flip pages because, you know, I always need to do that. But of course, don't feel like you have to put them in your folio or book. Some corner pockets, a folded this is a file folder that we're going to actually fold so you can put stuff inside. And this I made as a pocket we can use, a straight pocket. And so then what I also did with this kit is I made sheets so you can just print them out, trim off the white if your printer prints with white, mine does, and then fold them in half and make a full-size journal. So all I did on this one is I only did a few of the pages, but and then I stapled them in the middle, but here you go. And so you can also make a large regular journal or your little folio or both. So, or use the pieces for whatever you want. But so here's one of the pages lined, and here's another one. And then I did some just really pretty background when it's dark though. So these would be great to cut out and use as tags or for file folders or anything you want to make with them. And I did too, and I don't know, I guess you can see it a little bit on the camera. This one has the tea stained background, and this one I just left white. Because I don't know, I thought it just looked really pretty, and depending on what you're doing with it. And then this is just another background page you can use for whatever you want. And then I took the flowers and then just toned it down a little bit, gave us just a lighter version of it so you can use that. And then we have, I'm calling it pink, but it's more like a rose type color, and I put that on the inside of the folio. And then I did one in just like a beigey to go with the rest of the beige. And then I just gave you a tea stained kind of vintage looking page if you wanted to use that. So you definitely have a large selection of things you can use and do things with. So I'm going to just put this over to the side. And so for this, all you're going to, here, let me just show it to you. You're going to just cut right along the outside of everything. And then they're right here, you're going to fold and fold. And let me show you. So after it's all cut out, this is what you have. And then you're going to take, you're just going to fold it right here. These two little tabs are going to fold in. And then fold up, and that makes your little pocket. And I'm just going to use some art glitter glue and make sure it comes out. So, and I'm just putting some glue right on each tab to make this pocket and fold it up. And then just take your folio, now that you've glued that, and fold over. And then you just want to line up, just make sure that your lines are straight. And then you're going to fold this down. So I did leave a little room here. You can do it closer or further, depending on if you want this to be able to get a little more things added in. And I did not put any lines on the back. This way you can really fold however you like it. And there you go. And then I inked. So now we have our little folio book. And the flip pages I made, let me see if I can show you. This one is not in the kit. I took, I just felt like it needed a page that was as big as the folio. These are the ones that are in the kit. So if you're, that's okay too, but I just felt like making a larger one. So this particular one, I just took one of our pages from in here. Let me see if I can, I think it was this one, right. So I just cut this at 5 by 4 1/4, and I scored at 3 3/4. So we cut it at 5 and 4 1/4, and then I scored right here. And actually, I only had printed it on a single side, so I glued a second piece of cardstock, so it's a really thick. Maybe that's not the best choice, but I just didn't feel like reprinting it after I cut it. So anyway, so that's going to be, I'm going to put that right here. Let me take this off. And what I wanted to do is glue this down and then glue a pocket on top. And anything I'm doing here, you can certainly change around, not use, it doesn't matter. But for this, I'm just pushing it up to the score line. Make sure you can fold both sides of your folio over without it getting in the way. And I'm pushing down. Okay. And then the straight pocket, which is right here, fits over it. So then you can add things into the pocket. And so I wanted to do that. And you know what? I might use, I printed the same thing on the back of this. So I might just use that so they match, but certainly do whatever makes you happy. How you pick what you want on the back of everything, it changes as I print them. Sometimes I pick one way to do it and then another, just depending on what you want to do. So I just put glue on both sides and the bottom, and I'm placing it lined up with the bottom and over the flap. This way just gives us a little more room to put the tags in the pocket. And these two flips, I'm thinking of just putting them kind of in the middle on top, make 3, but you certainly even, you could do it like a flip, put it this way, add it here, inside. So feel free to just play around. If you want it inside here, that might be really pretty too, right? What do you think? I don't know, I kind of like that. Yeah, maybe I'll do it on the inside, so I wasn't even planning on that. So yeah, just have fun. It did take a little while to cut everything up, but and then inking. But I don't know, I find it relaxing, so just take my time and don't rush through it. What do you think? I don't really know. Maybe I'll just put it on top of that. So, like I said, just add them anywhere that you think you would like them. I'll just put it right here in the middle on top of that. Okay. And then for these tags, so they're pretty large, right? They're larger. You can, if you're okay, if you don't mind that, right? Coming out at the top, which I think is kind of pretty, leave them. I also figured if you want to use them in your larger journal, they'd be great. But I wanted to show you something you could do if you wanted it shorter. So what I like to do, it doesn't matter which one you use, fold over the bottom to whatever size you want it to be. So let's say I want my tag to stay inside. So I am just going to fold it up like this. And you can pick which side you want it on. You know, do you want it to be like this or like this, whatever you want. Oh, I have a little fly visiting. And then go ahead and then just put glue on the sides and fold it up. And now you have another little pocket that you can just slide things into the tag, which is just another little cute thing to do. And you could do that with any tag, make them a little longer than you want and then just fold them. So that's another cute idea. And then here, I'll just put this maybe in that pocket there. Now, there is a lot of stuff to that you can have fun with. These little pages are nice, and just depending on where you want to add them. And then you can do journaling here. We have a corner pocket, which I glued. There's 2 corner pockets. I glued them on, but I left it as another pocket. So if you just want to put right under these flips, let's just go ahead and do that. So you don't have to double up the pocket, or you can double it up and not leave it open for another pocket. Just glue it on as a design. But I just put glue down the sides, and I'm going to go ahead and just put it in here. Make sure your page still folds. And now you have, and this is one of the little file folders I was talking about. So I just folded that up, and you can put that in there. These are not real file folders, right? They don't work the same as that, but they're just cute. So there you go. And you certainly can fill this up with so many things and do so much. So I just want, oh, you know what? I don't know yet what I'm doing with this. I cut it out and I'm not even sure about it, but here it is. It's just a strip of butterflies, and I just really thought that was so pretty. So I cut them out and inked them, but I really haven't decided what to do with it. Maybe a tuck spot. I'm not really sure, but so I'm going to leave it. The circles, which are on this front, I made them that if you have a circle punch that's 1.5 inches, you can just punch them out. Or you could cut them, but if you wanted to, you can just do this. It does cut a little bit of the border off, but then you can ink around and have circles. All you have to do when you cut this is just cut it a little close so your punch can get into it. If it's too far away, when you try to get your punch on, you'll miss the middle. And then only because I don't punch out circles that great and cut them out that great. So let's see what else we could do. All right, so like I said, there's plenty. I glued some butterflies onto some of the pages here, and you can add them into more spots. There's just so many things. And then, like I said, I also made the large journal, and I want to do something on the top. You could do, maybe you want to do these flips on the top. They're a little small, but you know, maybe that would be something you'd like. And then these little frames, I cut them out, but I almost think with this busy paper, they need maybe a little border of maybe like a rosy pink behind it, so it really pops. And then you can go ahead and just cut tags and pockets and different things with all the background pages to make in your large journal. We also have a little, just a fussy cut that you can add if you want to add it onto one of your pages here as a tuck spot. And I don't know. So I hope you guys have fun with this. I think that there's just I think there's just a lot of different things you could just play with. So just cut them out, ink them or not, however you want, and then just start gluing things where where it makes you happy, where you like it, and save them to use them for cards or whatever. But anyway, like I said, the link will be down below. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.